is your AI briefing for June 23, 2026, with 12 stories. Story 1. GM installs robots at flagship EV factory after laying off 1,300 workers. GM's flagship EV plant is deploying robots after cutting 1,300 auto workers, prompting the U.S. Auto Workers Union to warn that automation will reshape production jobs and shift work toward machine-led lines. The automation initiative aims to boost efficiency in battery assembly, while the union argues the cuts undermine community stability. This shift prioritizes high-tech manufacturing roles over traditional labor-intensive positions. GM traded 1,300 wages for robots, proving efficiency is just a polite term for union busting with better margins. Story 2. Red teaming after Mythos, Zico Coulter and Matt Fredrickson, Gray Swan. OpenAI board member Zico Coulter and Gray Swan CEO Matt Fredrickson argue AI red teaming needs threat models beyond cyber-covering model behavior and training time dynamics to reduce real-world failure risk. Evaluators must simulate realistic adversarial behaviors during training to expose latent vulnerabilities before deployment. This proactive approach prevents catastrophic model failures that traditional security audits miss. Coulter and Fredrickson rightly insist on modeling training dynamics, but OpenAI's safety reports still read like marketing, not engineering audits. Story 3. The AI world is getting loopy. A new agentic AI loopy loop lets a background swarm run continuously, coordinating tasks and cycles without user prompts, increasing throughput, but raising failure and cost risk. Continuous autonomous agents consume significantly more computational resources than on-demand models. Organizations face unexpected bill spikes when these swarms enter infinite error cycles without human intervention. This loopy loop trades infinite context for infinite bills, turning your wallet into the primary failure point for autonomous agents. Story 4. NVIDIA claims 100% water savings with new AI data centers. NVIDIA's DSX AI factory uses closed-loop liquid cooling to claim 100% water elimination for cooling, with backup chillers still needed in hotter climates for continuous heat removal. The system recycles 100% of process water through direct-to-chip liquid cooling loops, eliminating freshwater consumption for thermal management. The NVIDIA markets 100% water savings, yet admits hot climates still need backup chillers, meaning the elimination is a conditional PR stunt, not an engineering reality. Story 5. Anthropic says Claude may want to see your ID. Anthropic updated Claude's privacy policy, so it may request age and identity checks in cases like passport or driver's license verification, adding a new compliance pathway to future chats. This protocol enables identity verification for high-risk interactions. Anthropic's new policy effectively outsources identity verification to users, transforming a privacy tool into a compliance gatekeeper for age-restricted content. Story 6. Valve will finally let you build your own Steam machine with SteamOS for desktop. Starting with SteamOS 3.8 release, SteamOS 3.8.10 launched last week. Valve lets users assemble a custom Steam machine from any PC components, bypassing reservation-limited hardware. This shift allows users to bypass Valve's hardware reservation system, enabling full DIY assembly using any PC components. Consequently, the barrier to entry for custom Steam machines drops significantly, empowering enthusiasts to build personalized gaming rigs. Valve lets you DIY a Steam machine, but users must now act as their own Linux system administrators, trading console simplicity for component compatibility headaches. Story 7. NVIDIA Halos for Robotics Safety System for Humanoid Robots. NVIDIA's Halos safety system, first deployed on Agility Robotics Digit Humanoid, adapts self-driving sensing to constrain unsafe motion during real-world interaction. The system employs LiDAR and computer vision to detect obstacles and immediately halt or reroute the robot's limbs. This prevents catastrophic collisions with humans in unstructured environments where pre-programmed safety zones are insufficient. NVIDIA repurposes autonomous driving hardware to prevent humanoids from accidentally breaking things, proving safety is just a software constraint away. Story 8. OpenAI signs deal to show Getty's images in ChatGPT results. OpenAI will integrate Getty images into ChatGPT and AI search results after a content deal, enabling licensed retrieval of Getty's catalog within answers rather than unlicensed use. The agreement requires OpenAI to compensate Getty for usage rights within generated content. This legal framework sets a precedent for compensating media owners in generative AI applications. OpenAI outsources its hallucination crisis to Getty, turning copyright infringement into a subscription feature. Story 9. Adobe accelerates agentic AI adoption through new agency and technology partnerships. Adobe expands agentic AI via Adobe CX Enterprise and CX Enterprise Coworker, partnering with Accenture, Omnicom, and Code and Theory to improve brand integrity controls across the content supply chain and customer engagement. The initiative integrates generative AI into the Adobe Experience Cloud to automate complex customer journey orchestration. This allows agencies to deliver hyper-personalized experiences at scale while maintaining strict compliance with enterprise security standards. Adobe rebrands Agentic to justify upselling CX Enterprise, handing creative control to Accenture while brands pay for the illusion of autonomy. Story 10. Psonic arms NVIDIA and ABB with robots' dexterity data. Psonic's FDA-cleared bionic hand turns warehouse-grade dexterity into a sensor dataset for ABB and NVIDIA robots, reducing missing human manipulation data by calibrating bionic feedback into training signals. The proprietary dataset captures high-resolution tactile force feedback from patients using the bionic limb. ABB and NVIDIA now utilize this granular sensorium to refine robotic grasping algorithms for complex industrial objects. Psonic monetizes bionic hand telemetry to feed robot training, proving that solving human dexterity data scarcity is just a side hustle for medical device sales. Story 11. Why AWS Agent Core Harness is a big deal for enterprise agents. AWS made Agent Core generally available, turning agent orchestration into a managed service so enterprises can run cross-cloud agent workflows with standardized operational tooling and vendor lock-in. The service enables enterprises to deploy agents across hybrid cloud environments without rebuilding orchestration layers. This reduces infrastructure complexity while establishing a standardized framework for managing agent lifecycle and security policies. AWS Agent Core is just managed vendor lock-in, trading cross-cloud flexibility for a standardized operational layer that binds you deeper to Amazon. Story 12. AI chipmaker Grok confirms $650 million raise, restaffs after NVIDIA's $20 billion not acqui-hire deal. Grok secured a $650 million funding round and rebuilt its leadership team after NVIDIA's $20 billion not acqui-hire, accelerating its neo-cloud-focused rollout and staffing changes within months of the deal. Facilities in arid regions achieve zero net water withdrawal, significantly reducing operational strain on local municipal supplies. Grok's $650 million raise proves NVIDIA's $20 billion not acqui-hire was a talent drain, leaving Grok to rebuild leadership while the market still demands proof of neo-cloud viability. That is the briefing for today.